Tablets in a box, please.
My baby.
So I got a special gift for everyone who's participated in the camp. Free copy, breakthrough advertising.
Oh, yeah.
Pass this all out. I don't know, the ones in the box are the same as the plain ones.
Aren't these things like $70 each?
Yeah, I don't know what the street value is on them, but hopefully they don't end up on Amazon.
Not everybody on eBay.
Yeah, I think there should be enough for everyone. If not, just let me know and maybe you can order more. More copies.
Just for them to end up right next to you.
Pass them the other way. How about guys back there?
You'll match more.
Well, you can buy it now from Brian.
It's not part of the camp, the curriculum, but you guys should definitely read it. Read it 5 times. You could really want to understand it.
Who do we have? Gerald out there getting coffee, and that's it. We're good to go.
Should we give Gerald a book?
Missed it. That's your $50 cup of coffee. Yeah. Let's get coffee. Hey Tyler, can you see if Gerald's out there? I think he's getting coffee. I thought I saw him walk by. And then can you guys shut that course?
Yeah, fucking Christmas.
Yeah, I wanted to buy this. I didn't want to spend $100 on it.
All set? Kick it off if you want.
Yeah. Well, actually, Aaron Gensler's gonna kick us off. The next couple weeks, we might try to have some special speakers, special guest speakers before each session. So Aaron's gonna be our first.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Everybody have a nice weekend?
Yes.
I'm a little conflicted here this morning. I've been going back and forth all weekend. Do I want to be inspirational and talk to you as an opportunity guy, since I'm the publisher of 7-Figure Publishing? Or do I kind of want to do a take on what I did at Copy Camp last year, where I kind of like try to scare the shit out of everybody, which didn't really work because everybody just kind of like sat and smiled and nodded, and then everybody went on their own path anyway. But if you've seen the bootlegs from last year, what I did is I put up a check for $2,000. I offered somebody $2,000 to walk away right now. And then that didn't get it done, and then I brought up a check for $3,000, and I offered somebody $3,000 to walk away right now. Because from an opportunity cost perspective for us in this business, if you're not serious and you're not prepared to put in the work, it's better that you just leave now. And there's no shame in that. So that's the agreement that we all have with one another, that we're all going to be a part of this and we're all going to work together, because there is room enough for every single person in this room to succeed in this business in the long term. However, you have to be prepared to make the commitment to realize the end goal of all the work that you're going to put in. So this year I'm not going to mess around with 2 checks and then at the end put them together. I'm just going to start with a check for $5,000, and I'm going to offer it to somebody to pack up and leave. I have a $20,000 opportunity coming up in a few minutes after I talk, but for right now, does anybody want the $5,000 opportunity? No shame in it. I'll sign your name, and you can just go home about your business? Anybody? Cool. All right, good. That's the right answer. Last week, Monday and Wednesday, the first two sessions, I saw probably the most important breakthrough that I've seen in 12 plus years in this business. I could just tell you what I think it was, but does somebody want to take a guess what it might have been? I've never seen it before. It was revolutionary breakthrough for the future of this business, for the future of Agora Financial, for the future of direct response marketing. Something happened in this room between Monday and Wednesday last week that I have never seen before and could fundamentally change every person's life in this room.
20 Grandpa Kurt's.
Close. Manny, you put your hand up.
I was gonna say, I mean, we're all asking questions.
Yes, part of it. That's part of it too. Come on, somebody else. What did you see last week that you were just like, oh my God, this is a breakthrough?
Big idea.
Initiative?
No. Everyone was paying attention.
We're getting more granular. It's a big picture thing. All right, one more guess. Somebody.
We're selling entertainment as opposed to just, opportunity.
Yes, also part of it. These are all great answers. You're all like right there. But there was like one specific thing that was handed to you, that was given to you.
Grandpa Kurt.
Grandpa Kurt. Never before in my experience in this business have I seen a physical manifestation of the core prospect. If you follow that direction and put that literally on your desk, and every time you're formulating an idea or you're writing a headline and lead, or you get an assignment to do lift notes and inserts, if you think about that dude, that guy, and what he represents, breakthrough success is closer than it otherwise would be. Okay, and that seems like a little tchotchke, like a little figurine. It's the future of your copywriting career is that little dude sitting on the corner of your desk. So to that end, somebody tell me something like unequivocally true about Kurt.
He's a Scrooge.
He's a Scrooge.
He's lost a lot of money.
He's lost a lot of money before.
He's pretty skeptical.
He's incredibly skeptical. He's lost money. He's a Scrooge.
I'd go even further to say he's cynical.
He's cynical.
He's gonna die soon.
Who said he's going to die soon?
No,
Okay,
good.
I'm going to
Good
come back.
answer.
That's a really important point. I'm going to come back to that in a second.
I would say scarcity mindset instead of abundance.
He's apprehensive about the future.
He's apprehensive about the future.
There are a lot of things he doesn't understand, yeah.
He wants to leave a okay.
Yeah.
Robert said he wants to leave a fortune behind. Everything that everyone said so far about Kurt is fear or negative emotion, right?
Excitement.
He wants excitement. He wants to leave a fortune behind. So now that's like on the other side of the scale, a little bit more positive emotion. Anything else anybody wants to add to like who is Kurt generally speaking?
He feels an obligation to his family.
He feels an obligation to his family.
I think he's convinced that he can do whatever he puts his mind to. He just doesn't know what to do yet to make the money that he wants.
Also good. No one has, to my mind, to how I think of Kurt when I'm sitting down writing or reading a piece of copy, no one said anything that's like way off base. So keep all this shit in mind. You want to go again?
Yeah, he wants to take advantage of like an opportunity like the one we have now before it's all out of it, because it might be his last one.
Right. Scarcity, fear of missing out, ticking clock. Right. Kurt was mid-career in 1987, Black Monday. Okay. Completely blown out of the markets. Fear everywhere. The markets are not for retail folks. The big banks and Wall Street makes all the money. Completely pulled back. What happens a couple years later? Yahoo, America Online, the start of the tech boom. He gets into it late. What happens 1999, 2000, 2001? The whole thing blows up again. Gets out, retail money comes away. What happens? Markets go back up. We go into the housing bubble. Right when the retail people start coming back into the market, the cycle turns over every time. Kurt has been burned to the ground. Burned to the ground in the markets 3 times in his life. And today he's 71. He had a successful dental practice. He's a service veteran. His grandkids are in college. His kids probably live a couple hours away, and he gets to see them, a couple times a year if he's lucky. He's got more time than he's ever had before in his life, and less of a sense of what to do with it. And he gets emails from us in a barrage on a daily basis, and all he's looking for is entertainment, answers, a way to leave a fortune behind, right? It is incumbent upon you as the copywriter to treat that dude right, okay? If you cheat him or send him a shitty idea or put something in front of him that you know isn't in his best interest, you're not gonna last. Kurt, that older avatar, that guy that we write to, has had such an incredibly unique experience over the course of his working life. And where he is today, like, you gotta fulfill something for Kurt when he opens that email. And that has to be right and true and in his best interest. Or, if you can't get yourself to do that by looking at that little figurine, take that $5,000 check and just walk away right now. Because that's at the end what this business is about, whether we're doing a greed idea or a fear idea. Is this making sense? Like, the way Joe and Ryan described this dude, like, if you can't get there, right, if you can't see that guy, go find him. Talk to people in your family. Talk to friends. Go to fucking bingo night at the fire hall. I don't know. Go find, we used to call him Bob, now his name's Kurt, right? Go find that dude and talk to him.